So we do have Charlie F.
They go, Charlie F.
They come from Cartersville, Tennessee.
Gang, gang.
They,
What up, Chuck?
They submitted a question. Has your parent ever been wrong? And then you can interchange parent for an elder you respect. I do have follow-up questions, but I'll bring them up as they come.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say yes.
Yeah.
Although I can't think of a specific example, I'm sure yes.
Yeah, like I only have my mom to really think about, like, but my father, like, he was the wrongest.
I have a clear example of something wrong my dad did.
That's ironic. Everybody got something clear as fuck about their dad. But the mama,
Cause
love you, mama.
You was fraud as hell for that, boy. Goddamn.
Man, you sure did kill that guy.
Shit.
She ain't do
Why
that.
did you bring me on that mission with you, bro?
So, how do you deal with them when they're wrong in front of you?
Who they wrong in front of? Is it with someone else in the family or outside the family?
Outside the family.
Hold them down. Try and talk them down, but I hold them down. I'm like, so like if A says something real fucked up to you and I know she dead ass wrong, I'd be like, hell yeah. Because I don't feel like we need to have this argument right now. But to you, I'd be like, fuck you, nigga. And that's on gang.
Gang, 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 gang.
Down with Hispanics. Me and hey, let's get out of here. It's a lot of them Hispanics.
It's funny that you say that as a joking example, but like the one of the things that I'm thinking of, the first thing that popped up into my head was a racist thing. I was just like, I was tight at my mom. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what do you I was embarrassed. I didn't know what to do.
Damn.
And it's my mom.
What did you do?
I think I got into a little argument with her.
Like immediately? Or
Yeah,
I guess soon after?
As she was going, I immediately started. Like it was immediately
like,
it was immediately
directed her
triggering.
immediately.
Yeah, like I'm like, why are you doing this, mom? Like unprovoked. But anyways,
Dang.
I would say,
I could support some racism. Sorry. That's easy. Like, I don't even feel bad about that.
but she's not even like being wrong to them. She's just being wrong around us. And I'm just like, what am I? You want me to support you like in front of the family? Like
I agree. That's dead ass wrong. But, yeah. Like, if my mom was just saying, it smell like wet dog in here because this white person just walked by, I'd be like, damn, ma, you dead ass wrong.
but it do though. I can see that shit.
I think if my mom started some shit with them, like I'd back my mom up, and then we'd have the argument later if that was the case. But like she was just with us. Like,
What were you about to say, Ace?
I was gonna say sometimes my mom tends to self-deprecate, right, in front of outside people, and I like, if I'm there, I like to show up like, no, ma'am, we not finna do that. So I'm correcting her in the moment, you know, but also letting them know like she can say this about herself, but try it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing up for her. I'm being her advocate, especially like if she go to a doctor appointment or something like that, you know, and she don't understand fully. I see the confusion on her face, but they want to speed through shit. Hold on. Did you get that, Mom? You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping up for her to advocate for her. But when it comes to the self-deprecation, Mom, now you know you ain't this, you ain't that, you know, trying to just rebuild her, you know.
How does she feel about that when you do that?
I think she's very appreciative of that because my brother tends to kind of highlight some of the things that she does wrong. And I definitely think that is because, my sister lived with her, that they have that relation, and they the same sign too. That they have a little bit of a fight too. I've always been a peacemaker out of me and my siblings, and always tried to take my mama's side, or at least give them understanding of how she feels too. I feel sometimes like a translator. Well, mommy just mean like this, but mommy, they just mean like this, but mommy, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth between them. But
What if it is within the family?
I don't take sides then. Whoever right and whoever wrong is whoever right and whoever wrong. Like, I feel like I could be much more honest about the right and wrong of it in the moment then. And
So the fact that she's your mom wouldn't have anything to do with it.
so, like, if my mom was dead ass wrong with my uncle, I mean, it's personal still because I support my mom more, but I think it would be more okay, and I would probably still tell my mom, like, if it's important, yeah. But if it's they arguing about something stupid, I can let it go. But if it matters, yeah, you wrong here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they arguing about my mom's mom has passed, but if they were arguing about her and what they want to do about her health or whatever the fuck, and I'm like, no, mom, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? That shit. But if they arguing about some petty shit in their childhood, well,
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
I can stay out of that one. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
What about if it's like her and Crystal?
That's the thing, man. That's easy because I could just be honest again, and those are two
Well,
people that
both
I'm
of
very
them.
close with. Like, yeah, I could definitely say, yeah, Deb or Crystal, you're dead wrong. But if it's somebody that I'm less close with, and my mom and her brother, my uncle, for example, again, they've known each other their whole lives. It's a deep relationship. I might not want to really get into that one unless I have to. So, honestly, the real answer is most times I probably wouldn't say shit. In all honesty, inside the family, outside the family, unless I felt like I had to, like,
What if they're wrong with you?
I'm gonna be honest, I want to let it slide. And that's not the healthy thing to do, but I would absolutely want to let it slide. Honestly, I think that's a problem with me in general. Like, I let my loved ones slide on shit, but I love them, so that's my reason for it. Like, is this important? And sometimes it is, and I still don't. So that's my character flaw. I'll be honest about
I
that
think
one.
I agree like with that sentiment because I recently was like that with my mom. Like, I expressed to her that I don't like her brother, and like he's actually moving back over here to Georgia, and she already knew that before I even expressed it. Like, we just been having problems, and then while they were visiting, they were making jokes about me going over to his apartment, like to have dinner whenever like he actually does officially move in, and I was just like not really feeling these jokes.
Were the jokes between your mom and her brother, or like all three of y'all were there?
Between them, like, and they would just tell me later on. And then
You can let that ride, Los.
right. No, fine. Yeah, I was fine. But like after they went back to New York, my mom was asking me, "Hey, can you help him find plane tickets?" And I'm like, "Ma, I'll help you. But I guess I feel like I have to remind you that I'm not in a cool space with him. Like, I love my cousin, the guy who, like, my cousin's coming over with him, and I want him in my life. Like, but I like." He hasn't done anything to be better about what went down between him and me, so I have no reason to want to be good with him. And then she was like, "All right, cool, I understand." And I still we were still talking about the plane tickets. But then like a few days later, or like the week after, she asked me, "Hey, are you still visiting New York? I'm like, I was thinking about it still. I don't know yet. She's like, oh, well, do you want to drive down with him? And I'm just like, did she not get my message when I told her I'm not like cool with this guy? And she's just like, yeah, I was just trying to see if I could save you some money or save him some money as well. Like it would just be beneficial for you guys. And like in my head, I'm just like, yeah, all right, like
Yeah, you're
like
just kind of ignoring
the
shit that I'm telling you.
the audacity, like how can you think like it's okay for you to like ask me this, and then her response like after
Oh, so you addressed it though? Like you
I
ain't let that shit go.
I sent her a screenshot of my original message. I'm like yo ma, like
That's kind of sassy, Los.
that's because like when I first sent the message,
We talked about this.
when I first sent the message, she didn't really acknowledge it. She just like we just kept the conversation going. And so I
You have to run it back. I said this, mom.
Yeah.
Even more funny, like she's trying to sidestep it, and you like, no, ma'am.
and I'm like I know I spoke on
Please
this.
confirm
thing.
receipt.
Yeah. And so and then she responds with, all you needed to say was, okay, mommy. Sorry, no, I'm not interested, mommy. Like she was never wrong, like in that situation in her head.
I still can't remember my other Ask the Cats questions, but I swear it was something about boundaries. And
And how hard they are to set with parents.
yes.
Yeah,
Or people
tough
in
one.
general.
that's a tough one. Because I do get what she's saying. And that's honestly her perspective is how I feel about talking about religion with my family. My cousin Crystal, me and her on the same page, but her and I, from there, we very much differ. She throw that shit in their face. I don't never talk to my mom about shit. She'd be like, pray for this, pray for that. I'd be like, all right, mom. That's it. Like, all right. She'd be like, do this, do that. All right. And I'm not saying I'm right, but that's definitely what I think your mom is looking at it as. Like, all right, you ain't have to tell me that you hate the nigga again. Like, you could just be like, all right, and then not do it.
Like parents be having it so tough. They want you to simplify it, but it was never okay for you to just give them a yes or no answer.
You could have just not asked me. Like, that's actually what my therapist be saying. Like, when you set that boundary, you got to recognize just as easy it is for you to not do that thing, they could also just not do that thing as well. And
Shout out to therapy. Shout out.
so that's what I'm saying. I don't think what my approach is right, but I definitely know, like, I'll just be.
And that's why I brought it up as well, is because like I think I'm the same way, where like I'll let go of a lot of shit that she does, but it's like I feel like I also argue with it a lot, and I feel guilty when I argue with her, but at the same time it's like, man, I gotta love myself too.
Yeah.
All right.
I love you, mama.
One last callback. Ace, either 1 or 2 pods ago, saying like, "What happened in your life that made you feel like it's okay to lie to yourself, and then when you agree to lie to yourself, other people can lie to you." Is that about right? There it is. I feel like this is related in some way.
I hope you brought an umbrella. Because it's raining cold, hard facts up in here.
I can't hear that. Wow, what'd y'all learn today?
Oh, I still got a few more follow-ups.
Oh, y'all want to do more? All right,
But
bet.
this is all still part of the same one.
Fuck it, long app.
I guess I did ask, like, how do you deal with them when they're wrong? How do they react? Do you get...
I wouldn't know. I don't hold them accountable. But you guys got to share your experience.
You said
I
you
wouldn't
don't
know.
hold her
I don't hold them accountable. I'm dead ass.
From my experience, the two folks that I keep thinking of is my grandfather and my mom. They're both pretty similar people. And they swear in their heads that they're never wrong. And it reminds me of how I am when people argue with me. Like when me and my sister argue, I swear I'm not wrong. Like she's a very good argumentative person, so she's very good at proving me wrong, and even in those instances. But when I step back and like view how my mom and my grandfather are, man, the same exact hard-headed people. Like they could never be wrong.
I just feel like as a society, we have completely lost the art of agreeing to disagree. And so there goes the I don't hold them accountable, that mommy just gonna do what she gonna do. I'm gonna try not to let it get up under my skin. And one thing I definitely always do is with my mom, I really hate that it comes to this, but I always think that, it's so many people out here without a mom. I'm gonna let her do what she do, if that makes her happy or whatever like that. Sometimes that can come off as enabling. Sometimes it could come off as not holding her accountable for things. And sometimes it could come off as just protecting my peace. Why cause an unnecessary argument, right? Mm-hmm.
So how does your mom react?
She eventually...
Or any elder that you respect?
So, like, one thing, like, about smoking, right? Mm-hmm. You need to cut that down. Da, 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 da. Mom, I'm not. I'm not. It's not happening. Right? So, yeah, I know. Type shit. That's her response. Yeah, I know.
But is that when she's wrong?
I mean, she's wrong for keep telling me to stop smoking.
Okay.
Right?
I got you.
When I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I get you.
You don't have to bring this up every time we talk, especially if you hear me just randomly cough, right? Mm-hmm. It don't mean I'm smoking right then, but you might be wrong as hell saying, "Oh, you smoking? Da da da. You need to stop. Da 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 da." Going to Mama, why you got to go into the tangent every time? You know I'm not gonna stop. I know I'm gonna stop. Just take it what it is, and then I move on from there.
May I ask a question? Mm-hmm. What if she sees that as the equivalent to you stopping her from making self-deprecating jokes? Because she might see that as a self-deprecating thing, and from her perspective, and she's like,
"You're enabling her with your smoking."
You are responsible for yourself.
Cool.
I always got a psychological ass response back, and they hate it. They hate it.
Are you like when other people outside of, I guess, the people that we've been thinking about during this conversation, when you're in front of people of authority outside of who we thought of, mm-hmm. Are you the same way with them? Like if they're wrong.
It depends. I definitely feel a type of way about my boss, but I get to a point where I'm like, you know what? I kind of need this job. I'm just, all right, whatever, And I agree to disagree in my mind, right? Mm-hmm. Feel how you want to feel. You see it this way, I see it this way, but I don't be the first to bring it up or nothing.
Sounds like a similar relationship between, like, it's the way I ask this is because I surmise that it would be similar to how we treat our elder or our parent. I thought it would be similar. No. What's you?
Probably is. Actually, now that you say that, because that was going to be my answer. I don't hold nobody accountable until it affects me. And yeah, most things I can let go, like religion conversations and shit with my mom. But if it were something that, again, more directly affected me, like, I don't know, she gambled her house away and now she got to live with me, then I'd probably hold her more accountable. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But authority as well, if they not misusing their authority against me,
probably just gonna let them say what they want to say.
Hey man, there's three sides to every story. You know what I mean? Like I don't know everything that happened here. I hate that.
Perception is reality.
I feel like that's a white sympathizer response. Like he should have just complied type shit. I don't mean it like that, but I just don't know. Sometimes niggas be wildin'. I'm also a guy that says don't free everybody. Sometimes niggas don't deserve to be free. Right. But that's just me.
I'm starting to think that I need to let my mom be one of the few people in my life who can get away with things.
She's not already?
Oh yeah, I mean she does, but like I shouldn't be the one to hinder her.
Okay.
And yeah,
Why did you come to that conclusion?
well, just off of everything that we've all been talking about throughout the pod, I guess I'm actually halfway segueing into what did we learn today, because that's gonna be my answer. Is like part of my answer is just
Let your mama get away with her shit.
let my mom get away with shit. Yeah,
I feel like our whole conversation has been set strong boundaries and hold people accountable. Like, yeah, you know her body, but that don't mean that she could just get away with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what
Know her body,
Isn't that what
literally.
we should have learned?
no,
Like,
I'm gonna set my own
stand your
personal
ground.
boundaries. She gotta respect me, but like in her respecting the boundaries that I'm clearly setting, I will allow her to be the unicorn she wants to be if she wants to be.
Okay.
And I will no longer stop her from doing that. As much as I say I love you, mama, I have been proven that I might not love you as much as I think I do. And my friends, they love their mom, and they have inspired me.
Oh,
I would definitely.
very kind of you to say.
I would definitely have to agree with Los a lot. I'm gonna just let my mama ask me the questions about the weed. I know it's coming, you know what I'm saying? I know the questions coming, and I'm just gonna answer them like this is what it is. Okay,
That's
all right.
what we learned today. Okay.
Cause look.
No, I'm just agreeing with his point. It's not the only.
Here's a thought that I had earlier today. It was just like out of all the women in my life, like let me even hypothetically add a woman I'm dating. I should still only allow my mom to get away with shit like out of anyone. Like I should always be on my mom's side, and I guess I can't superlatively say always. Like I can't get myself like the me. I know my body. I can't say that and mean it. But most of the time, I can get jiggy with it.
I also feel like we all got good ass moms. Like we don't have no evil ass moms who doing no crazy shit. So we don't even gotta think too far about letting them get away with shit. They ain't trying to do too much of that for real. They just chilling.
Heard.
But pops, you can rot in hell.